To this video. Today I'll be doing the 21st question of LeetCode called merge two sorted lists. The question is easy. Okay, so then from the name you can tell that you're supposed to combine two different sorted lists. Okay, so then it says merge two sorted linked lists and return it as a sorted list. This list should be made by splicing together the nodes from the first two lists. So splicing means to join. So that means you want to take it apart and you want to combine them together, but they must be in increasing order from smallest to the biggest. Okay, so you have here we have 1, 2, 4, and 1, 3, 4. So there are two lists. We have 1, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 4. Okay, so you're just gonna take it apart. You can see which is the smallest, and then you add it first. Okay, I'll skip you to the examples. Okay, so what we're gonna use here is a linked list. So a list node is one object of a list. Okay, so from the top here we have we define a linked list. So this just helps. So we're gonna use these. Okay, so we're just gonna create a list node first. So list node head equals to new list node. So how we're going to do this is we're going to create a node, like two list nodes. Okay, one's going to be head, one's going to be temporary, and you're going to move one to another, and then you're going to try to figure out which is bigger or smaller, right? Okay, so as we said, we're going to create one head and a temp. The head is like the first one, right? And the main one we want. So since it's temporary, right? So then we're going to put our head inside this so we can use it later. While one. So it's list one, which is our first list, does not equal to null, because if it equals to null, I mean it's nothing, right? So then that would mean it's nothing, which would be here, right? And then you wouldn't put anything. It would be nothing. So L2 not equal to null. So same thing for list 2. Okay. If we do if L1 dot value, so we're going to use this node in value, right? So L1 dot value is less than L2 dot value, or val. That means we're going to check like the values of these two, and then if it's bigger or smaller, then if this is smaller, then we're going to do temp dot next equals to L1, right? Because we're going to keep moving it onwards. And since we're going to move on, we're just going to do L1 equals to L1 dot next. Okay, and then we're going to do temp equals to temp dot next. Okay, and then we're gonna do else, right? So this is the same thing, except if L2 is smaller than L1. So essentially you're just gonna copy temp dot next, but equals to L2 instead. So everything here from the top equals to L2 instead of L1. So L2 dot next temp equals to temp dot next, right? So here we have it. And go out to the while loop because we're done with it, right? Oopsies. And we're going to write if L1 does not equal to null. And if it isn't equal to null, it's okay then, right? So then we're going to temp dot next equals to L1, because like if we're done, we can just keep moving it. L2 equals to null, right? Because we're going to do both situations. Temp dot next equals to L2. We're gonna go outside this and return head dot next. So this should be right. Okay, so this is right. So we're just gonna submit it. Okay, so if we run it again, we can find that on average you should have about 1 millisecond, but sometimes you get 0 milliseconds. So they take about an average of about 40 megabytes and about 1 millisecond. Okay, so this is the end of the video, and thank you for watching. Bye.